ఈరోజు మనకి ఒక ట్రైలర్ నిజంగా జరిగిన దాని ట్రైలర్ వచ్చేసరికి ఒక సెన్సేషన్ క్రియేట్ చేసింది. అండ్ నాతో పాటు ఇప్పుడు ఆ విషయాలన్నీ చెప్పడానికి లెఫ్టినెంట్ కమాండర్ అర్జున్ ఇస్ హియర్. హాయ్ అర్జున్.
Hello Andy, good evening.
Good evening, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
3 days to go for Ghazi. What's running through your mind?
నథింగ్ అండి, అంటే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చే ముందు నేను ఒక చిన్న డిస్క్లైమర్ ఇద్దాం అనుకున్నాను. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 2 రోజులు సరిగా పడుకోలేదు. అంటే దిస్ ఫిల్మ్ ఇస్ బిన్, ఇట్స్ అవుట్ ఇన్ హిందీ, ఇట్స్ అవుట్ ఇన్ తెలుగు, ఇట్స్ అవుట్ ఇన్ తమిళ్. సో ఐ బిన్ ట్రావెలింగ్ ఆల్ ఓవర్ అండ్ దట్స్, సో నేను ఆన్సర్స్ కరెక్ట్గా చెప్పకుండా ఏదో తింగరగా మాట్లాడితే ఏమనుకోవద్దు ప్లీజ్.
ఓకే, వి గాట్ టు నో దట్ ఈ ఫిల్మ్కి స్క్రిప్ట్ వచ్చిన తర్వాత సంకల్ప్ని డైరెక్ట్ చేయమని మీరే చెప్పారు అని చెప్పేసి, ఈజ్ దట్ ట్రూ?
అలా కాదండి, మొత్తం కథంతా మీరు మబ్బుగా చెప్పారు, నేను చెప్తాను. సో యూజువలీ అంటే మేము ఇప్పుడు బాహుబలి ఆ టైంలో కాన్స్టెంట్లీ వాంటెడ్, వీ వర్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ న్యూ కాంటెంట్, వీ వాంటెడ్ టు మేక్ న్యూ ఫిల్మ్స్. అండ్ ఆ సమయంలో దిస్ అ ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్ ఫ్రెండ్ మైన్, ప్రొడ్యూసర్ రామ్మోహన్ అని, ఆయన ట్యాంక్ బండ్లో తోలుతూ ఒక బిల్డింగ్ పైన ఒక సబ్మరీన్ లాంటి ఒక సెట్ చూసాడు. చూసి దట్స్ వెన్ హీ వెంట్ అండ్ మెట్ సంకల్ప్. అండ్ ఆ టైంలో సంకల్ప్ వాంటెడ్ టు మేక్ అ షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ అ బుక్ దట్ హీ రోట్. ఇట్స్ కాల్డ్ ద బ్లూ ఫిష్, based on the same incident that happened in 1971. తర్వాత నేను ఆయన కలిసే ముందు I got to read that short film script. We obviously thought that it had a lot more to do. We wanted to make a big feature film out of it. Then Sankalp eventually went to Matinee Entertainment in PVP Garu. Then Bahubali అయిపోవడం జరిగింది, and then I met him again. Obviously ఆయన ఇంతకు ముందు సినిమాలు తక్కువ చేశారు. He's made 1 short film or 2 short films before this, and this would be a first big length feature film. అండ్ అది కాకుండా ఇట్స్ అ ఫిల్మ్ విత్ అ వెరీ బిగ్ స్కేల్. అంటే ఒక సబ్మరీన్ బేస్ వార్ ఫిల్మ్, అది ఇంతకు ముందు ఇండియాలో ఎవరు చేయలేదు.
ఫస్ట్ ఫిల్మ్.
సో వాట్ వి డిడ్ వాజ్ ద ప్రొడక్షన్ అండ్ అస్ వి సపోర్టెడ్ హిమ్ విత్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ A-lister టెక్నీషియన్స్, ఫస్ట్ రైటర్స్. అంటే ఒక 4-5 రైటర్స్ బాంబే నుంచి కానీ హైదరాబాద్ నుంచి కానీ ఈ వాళ్ళు వచ్చి దానిలో ఒక ఫుల్ స్క్రిప్ట్ చేసి, అది చేసిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ఈ సినిమా అనేది మొట్టమొదటిసారి ఇండియాలో చూడబోతున్నారు ఇలాంటి సినిమా. సో ఎస్థెటిక్లీ వీ హ్యావ్ టు బి వెరీ కరెక్ట్. సో దానికి వీ హ్యాడ్ మది గారు who joined the film, who's obviously an A-list cameraman. He's done very big films, Srimanthru, Shaitan, films like that. And దాని తర్వాత శ్రీకర్ ప్రసాద్ గారు, he's a national award winning actor. So we had enough people and a very good CG team that was there. And in combination of all that, here you go, finally this is what Ghazi is.
మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఇది ఫస్ట్ సినిమా, అంటే సీ గురించి కానీ చాలా సినిమాలు ఇప్పుడు ఎయిర్ ఫోర్స్ కానీ లైక్ పోలీస్ ఇవన్నీ ఉన్నాయి. నేవీకి సంబంధించి ఇట్ ఇస్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఫిల్మ్. అండ్ దీని గురించి మీరే సినిమా చేయాలి అంటే యూ హ్యావ్ టు హ్యావ్ అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ హార్డ్ వర్క్ అండ్ ద ఇన్పుట్స్. సో ఆ గ్రౌండ్ వర్క్ అనేది వాళ్ళు
ఒకటండి. ఫస్ట్ అనదర్ రీజన్ వై ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు డూ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్, ఇప్పుడు నేను వైజాగ్ చాలా రెగ్యులర్గా వెళ్తూ ఉంటాను. అండ్ ఆర్కే బీచ్ మీద ఒక పెద్ద సబ్మరీన్ ఉంటుంది, క్రూసర్ విక్టరీ అట్ సీ అని. And that's been there from the 1970s. వైజాగ్కి వెళ్ళిన ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి ఆ సబ్మరీన్ కనిపిస్తుంది. ఆ సబ్మరీన్ చూడకుండా వైజాగ్ అయితే వదలరు ఎవరు. బట్ ఎవరికే కథ తెలియదండి. అండ్ ఇంక్లూడింగ్ సమ్మన్ లైక్ మీ, ఐ డెంట్ నెవర్ న్యూ వాట్ ద స్టోరీ వాజ్. కొంతమందికి చాలా లూజ్గా కంటెంట్ తెలుసు. అంటే అబౌట్ 11 kilometers లోపల గాజీ అనే ఒక సబ్మరీన్ పడి ఉంటుంది, దట్ 71లో జరిగిందని చాలా బేస్ ఐడియా అండి. దాన్ని సంకల్ప్ గారు రీసెర్చ్ చేసి ఆ బుక్ రాయడం జరిగింది. యాక్చువల్లీ దట్స్ వేర్ ద ఫస్ట్ బేసిస్ కేమ్ ఫ్రమ్.
Okay.
Then from there we obviously had the help of a lot of Navy people and a lot of people in Vizag. 4వ తారీఖు early hours లో. So December 4th అనేది ఇండియన్ నేవీ డేగా సెలబ్రేట్ చేస్తాం మనం ఇప్పుడు. And this happened before the war even started, the India-Pakistan war even started. So there are very little facts about this incident that we have. So ఇది ఈ కథ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకుని ఆ టైంలో అడ్మిరల్స్ వాళ్ళ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ తీసుకుని ఒక కథగా పీస్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళామండి. And so all the characters in this film are fictional. There's not anybody who's real. అలాగే తాప్సీ క్యారెక్టర్ గురించి మాట్లాడితే, మీ 1971 యుద్ధం ఎందుకు జరిగిందంటే ఈస్టర్న్ పాకిస్తాన్కి బంగ్లాదేశ్ లిబరేషన్ కోసం జరిగిన సమయం అది. అండ్ ఆ టైంలో హిందూగా ఉండే బంగ్లాదేశీ చాలా మంది ఇండియాకి రెఫ్యూజీస్గా వచ్చేవారు అంటే హిస్టరీలో. అండ్ జస్ట్ టు గెట్ దట్ ఇన్సిడెంట్ బ్యాక్ ఇన్ టైమ్, దిస్ ఇస్ తాప్సీస్ క్యారెక్టర్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ షోస్ దట్ ఇన్ ద ఫిల్మ్.
ఓకే, సో యాక్చువల్గా ఇక్కడ ఉండే వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతున్నారు. సో ఐ జస్ట్ టెల్ ద నేమ్స్ సో దే విల్ ఆస్క్ ద క్వశ్చన్స్. రాకేష్ కుమార్,
should I stand up?
No.
Hi Rana, welcome to Hyderabad Facebook office.
Thank you sir, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a lovely office.
ఐ జస్ట్ హావ్ వన్ సింగిల్ క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే మీరు ఇప్పుడు అదర్ దెన్ బాహుబలి తీసుకుంటే అందులో నెగటివ్ రోల్ చేశారు. ఆర్ యూ ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ టు డూ ఎనీ సచ్ నెగటివ్ రోల్స్ ఇన్ సచ్ సార్ట్ ఆఫ్ బిగ్ మూవీస్ ఆర్ సంథింగ్?
See, well, I've done negative roles, I've done positive roles, I've played characters, I do everything. See, basically, I like films. And anything that entices me and makes, gives me satisfaction in the form of art, and that's it, I'll do it.
థ్యాంక్స్ సార్.
Thank you. Yeah. Tell me, how hard or risky is it for you to do stunts?
Well, it would have been easier if I had a body double.
Yeah, that's what,
the
no-
problem is, I've tried from my first film, I've been trying very, very hard to find a body double who can do stunts.
But I'm sure no one
Yeah,
is there.
then my father was smarter than me. He sent me to stunt school in America. So I became a stunt man myself.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay. Tell me, what's the best thing about your role in this film?
See, one is I'm somebody who has been very influenced by films. When I was all my childhood, I've been influenced by the way, and that's most of my education is through cinema. Now I believe cinema has a power. It has a power to recreate time.
Correct.
And of now, Eroso incident 1971 lo jarigindi. It happened so close to us, and none of us know about it.
Avunu.
Today in 2017, we're all fine. We're sitting in offices like this, and we don't understand what it means to be at war.
Correct.
But cinema is the only thing that has that opportunity to take you back there. And I thought in this comfortable position that I am, it's right for me to do cinema like this.
Super. And ఈ సినిమాలో చాలా మంది సీనియర్ టెక్నీషియన్స్, లైక్ ఈవెన్ ద యాక్టర్స్ అండ్ ద న్యూ టెక్నీషియన్స్. సో టెల్ మీ అబౌట్ దెమ్.
వెల్ సినిమా స్టార్ట్ అయినప్పుడు ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఇది చాలా తక్కువ కథలకి మల్టీ లాంగ్వేజ్లో చేయడానికి అవకాశం ఉంటుందండి. ఇది ఇండియా పాకిస్తాన్ కథ. సో ఇట్ బికేమ్ అ నేషనల్ ఫిల్మ్. It is a story that happened outside Visakhapatnam. So it became a regional film. It became a Telugu film. So it was a story for everyone. It was not alienating anybody in the story. And ఇది ఒక నేషనల్ స్కేల్లో చెప్తున్నాం, మొట్టమొదటిసారిగా చెప్తున్నాం అంటే ఆబ్వియస్లీ వీ నీడ్ పీపుల్ హూ నో అ లాట్ మోర్ అబౌట్ సినిమా, అండర్స్టాండ్ దీస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఫిల్మ్స్. సో ఫస్ట్ కేకే మెనన్ గారు, అతుల్ కుల్కర్ని గారు, దే యాక్చువల్లీ ప్లే వెరీ వెరీ క్రూషియల్ రోల్స్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్. అండ్ వాళ్ళు దే వర్ నాట్ ఓన్లీ యాక్టర్స్ అండ్ ఇన్ దిస్ ఫిల్మ్, దే వర్ writers, they were teachers for all of us. They were mentoring and actually the entire set, and in any ways మీకు పేపర్లో రాసిన సీన్కి వాళ్ళు చేసిన పర్ఫార్మెన్స్కి obviously there's far bigger enhancement, and I'd always be very indebted to them for doing this for me. Then coming to the technicians, Madhi garu, who's been a big case cameraman, he's a very very successful cinematographer. ఆయన చాలా పెద్ద సినిమాలు చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. Him coming and doing this film was obviously because purely for the content. And అంటే ఇలాంటి సినిమా మళ్ళీ రాదు, మళ్ళీ చేయలేమని he was the one who's done this. And today when I showcase the film, whether it's in Bombay, whether it's anywhere else, that film has an aesthetic quality that the country has not seen before. And that's purely because of Madhi and his work with the camera.
Yeah. And what do you think is the biggest surprise about the process would be for an outsider, like the audience, from this film?
Constantly I keep saying this, and till now all the films that I've done, every interviews that I've given, they'll keep talking about kotta cinema, you should do new films and all that. I will guarantee this film you've never seen in your life before. From the first frame to the last frame, it's all new.
Yeah.
And yeah, so cinematically also it's going to be a new experience because it doesn't follow any regular Telugu cinema norms in that sense.
ఈ సినిమాకి మీరు ఇప్పుడు తెలుగులో అయితే చిరంజీవి గారు చెప్పారు వాయిస్ ఓవర్, హిందీలో అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ గారు, తమిళ్లో సూర్య గారు. సో ఆ ఐడియా ఎవరిది ఫస్ట్? అంటే ఇలాంటి సినిమాకి అలాంటి పెద్దవాళ్ళని వాయిస్ ఓవర్
అంటే ఇలా ఒక వాయిస్ ఓవర్ ఉంటే అలాంటి పెద్దవాళ్ళు చెప్పాలనేది ఎవరికైనా వస్తుంది ఐడియా, కానీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేయడం అనేది వాజ్ ద బిగ్గర్ పార్ట్. ఆబ్వియస్లీ వెన్ ఆ వాయిస్ ఓవర్ ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది అనుకుని కూడా చెప్తాను. లైక్ ఐ మెన్షన్, మనకి ఈరోజు 2017లో ఉంటూ యుద్ధం ఉండేటప్పుడు ఎలా ఉండేది, వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇంపాక్ట్ ఆన్ సివిలియన్ లైవ్స్ ఇస్ సంథింగ్ దట్ వీ డోంట్ నో. During a time of war, people evacuate cities, they move shelter from place to place, ఇలాంటివి ఉండేవండి. అండ్ జస్ట్ టు గివ్ యూ దట్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్, ఇప్పుడు ఇండియా పాకిస్తాన్ మధ్య ఎన్ని యుద్ధాలు జరిగినాయి, ఇండిపెండెన్స్ తర్వాత ఏమేమైనాయి అనేది ఆ టైంని డిఫైన్ చేయడానికి ఐ నీడెడ్ అ వాయిస్. అండ్ వెన్ ఐ షోడ్ మిస్టర్ బచ్చన్ ద ట్రైలర్, he obliged and he did it. And then obviously చిరంజీవి గారు అండ్ సూర్య గారు did in Tamil. సో అంటే మనం ఒక ఇంత పీపుల్ లైక్ దిస్ tell you something, you will obviously listen to it. And that's the reason we wanted their voices.
సార్ ఇక్కడ తెలుగులో అయితే పీవీపీ గారు ప్రొడ్యూస్ చేస్తున్నారు, అండ్ దెన్ మనకి హిందీ ట్రైలర్ అవి చూస్తే కనుక కరణ్ జోహర్ గారు
distribute
కూడా వచ్చారు,
చేసి
డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్
present
చేస్తున్నారు. సో హౌ డిడ్ దాట్ హ్యాపెన్ అండి?
Like this, and see, always say I've been working in Hindi, I've been working in Telugu, I've
Yeah.
been working in Tamil at the same time, and every time we had content that was superior, I could take it there. Like the earlier film I took is Bahubali.
Yeah.
So when we knew we were making the biggest epic film in this country,
Oh.
I put together whatever we had at that time and took it to Dharma and Anil Tadani, who see ante oka adbhutamaina product chesthe daniki you need to present it correctly.
Yeah.
And see, we don't live in Bombay, we are not part of the Hindi film so much. మనం ఇక్కడ కూర్చుని చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి సో ఆల్వేస్ ఫైండింగ్ ద రైట్ పార్ట్నర్ ఇస్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండ్ ధర్మ హస్ బిన్ దట్ వే ద హిందీ ఇస్ పిల్లర్ ఆఫ్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఫర్ బాహుబలి అండ్ ఫర్ గాజీ టుడే.
సూపర్. వన్ మోర్ క్వశ్చన్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ఆడియన్స్. శిరీష్ చౌదరి.
ఇక్కడ రావాల్సిన పర్లేదు, ర్యాండమ్ గా అడగచ్చు కూడా కదా, అంటే మీరు అక్కడ నడిచి వచ్చి మళ్ళీ నేను ఏదో ఫీల్ అయ్యి.
Hi Rana, nice to see you here.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ట్రైలర్ చూసాను, చాలా బాగుంది. పిక్చరైజేషన్ అంతా ఇట్స్ సో అమేజింగ్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
ఐ వాంట్ యూ టు టెల్ ది రియల్ మిస్టరీ బిహైండ్ ఘాజీ. లైక్ నేను విన్నది ఏంటంటే ఘాజీ అన్నది అది టెక్నికల్ ఇష్యూ వల్ల సింక్ అయిపోయింది. INS Vikrant didn't do anything to Ghazi and all stuff. So can you tell me about that?
See, one is what, like I said, what really happened there is a mystery.
Yeah.
It's a classified file. We don't live in America where they declassify files, so for us to get to know. But from the various versions that we've heard, I have about 11 or 12 versions that different people from different sources have told me. There is, there is an entire story of how it sank by itself. And they almost see, Ghazi is a very, very large submarine. It's an American submarine.
Yes.
Probably the first submarine operated in Asian waters. Our submarine size, which people can be inside that submarine for at least about 70 to 75 days. So they took a route from Karachi, went all the way below Sri Lanka and came till Vizag. So now there can be issues when you do things like that in a submarine.
Yeah.
And now there has been news that or information that the Indian government credited INS Rajput on the day of the 9th or the 10th of December, after the war of India-Pakistan was announced.
Yeah.
Now, but the echoes and the sounds and the remains have been there from the 3rd and 4th of December. So everything is pretty much a mystery. So now what we chose to, now there's a Pakistani version which is altogether different.
Yes.
Like I've been getting 8 mails from Pakistan every 2 days saying they will murder me and kill me and things like that, but it's still okay. So, but I'm saying, so everyone has a take on it because none of us really know the truth. See, our idea was, now ultimately, see, I'm not making a historic document.
Correct.
I'm making an action thriller, and that's what this film really is. Now, first, it's a very engrossing tale. It is a very patriotic tale. Now, for a country like India, and as being Indians, we have the 4th largest navy in the world,
Yeah.
and we don't have a film about it, which I thought is very strange. And when I heard an incident like this, I thought it must become a film.
కరెక్ట్. ఇండియా పాకిస్తాన్ మ్యాచ్ మనం ఎంత ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ గా చూస్తామో ఐఎమ్ షూర్ దట్
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
ఈవెన్ వీ గోనా వాచ్ దిస్ మూవీ సో ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్.
Thank you.
ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Doing justice to a man, you know,
Are you clapping for him or for me? I just have a doubt. Huh? Thank you,
doing justice to a man who put his life on the line for his country. Please explain about it.
Well, first of all, Andy, as we will never know that feeling. We will never even understand what that emotion means.
Correct.
Because that's far beyond us. Somebody who works for the armed forces, whether it's any of the 3 armed forces that India has, and anything that's on borderline. I mean, they are out there giving their ready to give their lives up in order for us to be there, be happy, and be living a peaceful life. So it's something that is far, and it's noble to another level, and they're not doing it for money, they're not doing it for wealth, they're not doing it for anything. It's a pure emotion which you have for your land, you have for your country, and you operate by a set of rules. And it's a very extremely gratifying feeling, and it's from the day I wore the uniform the first day.
Yeah.
So that uniform itself oozes power. There's a sense of discipline. Whatever you do in that film is very right. So that's something, that's an emotion that we'll always salute. And I'm hoping this film Ghazi will make us feel patriotic again. See, ante man andarlo there'll be patriotism, but kontamandi voice it chestam, kontamandi cheyam.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming this film will help us voice it out one more time.
సూపర్. ఈ సబ్మెరిన్ ఇది చేయడానికి దెర్ ఇస్ అ ప్రొడక్షన్ డిజైనర్ ఫర్ యువర్ ఫిల్మ్ శివం. సో ప్లీజ్ టెల్ అబౌట్ హిమ్.
Like I said, in all the A-listers that we had, Shivam is one of them. See, now మేము ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, మేము ఒక సబ్మరీన్ వార్ ఫిల్మ్ చేస్తున్నాం. అది ఎప్పుడు జరిగిన సబ్మరీన్? 1971లో ఇండియా వాడిన సబ్మరీన్. 71లో ఇండియా వచ్చి సోవియట్ యూనియన్ యుఎస్ఎస్ఆర్ నుంచి వచ్చే సబ్మరీన్స్ వాడేవాళ్ళం. ఆ సబ్మరీన్స్ డీటెయిల్ తీసుకుని, అంటే ఆ రష్యన్ మ్యూజియంస్లో అవన్నీ తీసుకుని, he made a submarine as almost to design. And I must confess, there was one cinematic liberty that we took. We made the height of the submarine slightly higher because the height was only 5'10" in the original submarines. So my submarine was slightly bigger. It was about 7 feet, giving me some headspace above. So that is the only cinematic liberty that we took, but the rest of the submarine is very, very authentic.
Yeah. And ఈ పర్టికులర్ ఇన్సిడెంట్లో నిజంగా ఇన్వాల్వ్ అయిన ఫ్యామిలీస్ కానీ వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఈ సినిమా చూడబోతున్నారు. అండ్ ఐఎమ్ షూర్ మీకు కొంచెం ఏమైనా ముందు కూడా ఇంటరాక్షన్ వాళ్ళతో.
Well, and I'm just saying, they've helped us so much when we are making this film.
Yeah.
Everybody who's been there with us in this journey. Well, I'm just hoping we made a film that they will be proud about, and I've got a call from some people from the Navy who've been speaking to me on and off, people who are retired and all that. They're very happy and satisfied that someone's putting some new information like this out there, whether it's in a form of a film. Ante ee roju mana civilians laga నేను నిజంగా నేవీ గురించి తెలుసుకోవాలంటే కూడా I don't know, there's no documentary that's been made, there's no film that to watch or anything. But the West, they celebrate it very, very well. Ante you have so many big Hollywood stars doing films on their Navy or their Army or their Marines. So I'm thinking there'll be a lot more in India if this film does well.
Super. From jumping off from the building to fighting the fiercest of the wars. So can we...
When did I jump from a building? Yeah, I did many times. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Are you the next action hero?
Meaning I just look like one, so they just and I can fight quite well. So they just assume that I can do all kinds of fights. But until, like I said, cinema has that power to recreate time, and it's, for me, it's very gratifying when I'm part of a war film, or when see, there have been many wars fought in this world for us to all be here today.
Yeah.
Whether it's our kings, whether it's independence movements, whether it's anything. And I think it's only through cinema I can relive those moments. I can help others relive those moments, and so I'll keep doing as many war films as I can. I'm doing 3 this year.
Yeah. Super. About this being last for Om Puri Garu. So any particular, thing which you learned or experienced?
It's something that's obviously very sad that this happened, and none of us ever expected. Till probably his last few days, he was still with us. He was dubbing for the film, and our procedure, he was just still there. I mean, it came as a shocker to all of us, because he was pretty fine every time he shot with us. He was obviously he's a man of immense talent. He's done so much cinema.
Correct.
And I'm just hoping he's watching our film from up there and he's resting in peace, and we make him proud.
Yeah. Another question from them, Akshita.
Hi.
Hi Rana, welcome to the Facebook office. Yuvraj Bhalla, as I already called you.
Yes, thank you very much.
So one of my friends, my best friends, is in the Navy, so this is actually a very dear movie, so I'm sure you have at least a +1 watching that, definitely. Second thing, I don't understand Telugu, but I have watched Bahubali.
We shot it in Hindi, Telugu, and it's out in Tamil, so
No.
I'm sure in somewhere you speak one of those 3 languages.
Definitely. So I have watched Bahubali in Telugu at least about 18 to 20 times.
Thank you very much.
So I just wanted to ask you, playing the biggest villain, considering your stature as well, and also in the biggest movie that Indian cinema has ever seen, what kind of a pressure was it for you to portray a person who's full of bloodlust and hatred, Bhallala Deva, and how confident were you to work with someone like S.S. Rajamouli, because it was one of the biggest epics that we've seen in Indian cinema. So what are your thoughts?
See, first, it all started 5 years ago. When we started making this movie called Bahubali, I was much younger. I was 26 or 27, now I'm 32. So from my 20s to my 30s, I've been in Bahubali. I literally grew up on that set. See, in 7 years of my acting career, I was there for about 4. So more than half of it, I was shooting for Bahubali. Now, when Vijayendra Prasad Garu and Shobhu, the producer of the film, first came with an idea that this is what they wanted to do, I'll tell you a little piece how Vijayendra Prasad Garu narrated to me. It's not there in the film. It's not just to understand character. He said, in this big large kingdom of Mahishmati, there's a tyrant king called Ballal Deva. He stands looking at a statue of about 100 feet in gold of himself, which is being erected. And a voiceover begins saying, he is Ballal Deva, he is the tyrant king who never believed in God but liked the idea of deityhood, with him being the God. He liked the power to give a life or take one away. And see, those lines made it so solid for me in every which way. And once I heard the next day is when I met Rajmouli Garu, and he told me the story not as a story, but first he showed me a map of this world. He said, this is the kingdom of Mahishmati. It's covered by mountains on all three sides, and one side there's a water drop. People from down there have never gone up, and vice versa. So it's people from the ground think that it's waters falling from the gods. And to me, he created a world which was very, very magical. Now, I was somebody who grew up on things like Amar Chitrakatha. I grew up on comics. I grew up on big Hollywood films and war films and all of that. And to me, he was somebody who was creating an own franchise of our own. And this is probably, and I knew that day when he spoke to me, I said, this is something that's never going to come in cinema ever again, so I would have been a fool if I left his house with any other thoughts. And I'm very, very proud of that film. It's really made way for many newer kinds of cinemas. It helped all of us. And today, if I can make films like Ghazi, it's only because of films like Bahubali that helped me realize a dream. See, there were people who dreamt big. They were, today we can talk about Bahubali being such a big film. But when we were doing that film, it was a very, very, very expensive film. It was far more expensive than anybody's ever seen. It's a Telugu regional film that we're making. And we were just confident enough that we were making this big product and the country will see us. And it's the first time it happened. So in that sense, it really gave faith, and it kind of installed a lot of strength in filmmakers. And I think that's probably the most important film of our times.
That's great. Actually, you gave us a very new point of view to Bahubali. So thank you so much for your answer.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Tell me something. How important is social media for promoting?
Well, if I'm sitting in their office right now, I think it's damn important.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that one thing.
Okay. So for promoting your films.
I'm saying it's become a part of everyone's life. I mean, I've been on Twitter, I think, for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
I've been on Facebook for a lot more years than that. See, to me, before I was an actor, social media was about connecting to people I grew up with, connecting to friends I had when I was in school. And see, it was like an extended telephone directory of a family who's just sitting on the computer. That's really what Facebook was for me. And post that, I think just the community has become so big online. It's easiest to reach out to everybody who is speaking Telugu, who wants to watch content about Telugu, who wants to understand this. And if there's something that, it became very personal. Earlier, what was it? It was, there was a news article, people used to come and ask us questions, and we used to be answering those questions, and eventually some reader will read it or not read it, and assuming that's what they want. But today there is a very, very thin line between understanding what the auditorium wants and what we're able to deliver. So that way it's really helped us understand what we can do, us understand what's supposed to be done.
And మీకు ఇప్పుడు Facebook లో 3 million followers ఉన్నారు. So మీకు టైం దొరికినప్పుడు do you interact with them or?
Yeah, I mean, I try to do it as much as I can, but it's just that I'm on so many social platforms and I'm doing so many films. I don't have answers to many questions they ask. So I answer every time I'm prepared.
Okay. What areas would you love to explore in future?
As in?
Films.
Oh, films. Thanks. I didn't know.
Definitely.
I thought you were saying I did such bad films, I should find another job or something. What areas in films? See, well, like I said, cinema has been a huge influence in my life, and that's really all I know. I don't know anything else, rather. See, I came into films as a visual effects supervisor. I used to do special effects. I worked in over 70, 80 films at that point. I used to be right in this road called the Cyber Pearl. That was where my office used to be.
Okay.
I was working with Satyam BPO at that point. And so that was
So
was
you
my
can
past.
hear those
Yeah,
reactions.
so yes, that was my past. I used to have an ID card and I used to be on the other side of the road. So see, that's where I started in movies, and after that I started producing films. Then I worked in gaming for some time. Then I became an actor and I produced films. So అంటే whatever I do in films, it's in that big ocean, I'll just be here, I'll be doing different things, and I enjoy each thing as much.
Tell me, what's your philosophy in life that influences your creative work?
That influences my life, forget creative in every which way, is what others think of you is their problem, not yours, and I keep going and keeping doing my things. Otherwise, I never get to do stuff that I want to do. So I mean, I at least I believe in myself. I have faith in what I do. I do it to the fullest that I can. Like I said, there were many easy ways to do things here, and obviously, being at a position that I am, at the comfort that I have, I wanted to do stuff which was new, which was interesting, and I continue doing that.
Super. And one more question from them, like Rajesh Naidu.
This walking is really stressful, yeah.
Hi, Rana.
Sir, how are you?
Yeah, fine. I'm a great fan of you after watching Bahubali.
Thank you very much.
యా నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే మీరు పౌరాణికలు చేసే ఆలోచన ఉందా ఫ్యూచర్లో? ఐ మీన్ బికాస్ ఐ హర్డ్ టెలింగ్ యూ డైలాగ్ ఇన్ కృష్ణం వందే జగద్గురు ఇంటర్వ్యూలో చెప్పారు ఒకసారి. సో
Today I'll tell you a secret, which I've never told anybody ever. When Krishna Vande was happening, the reason it actually happened was మీరు ఆ సినిమా బిగినింగ్ చూస్తే ఐ ప్లే అభిమన్యుడు అండ్ ఘటోత్కచుడు ఇన్ అ స్మాల్ ఇన్ అ ప్లే స్వరభి నాటకంలో. The original idea was for Krish and me, when we started, we wanted to make a big, large, epic film where I really played Ghatotkacha and Abhimanyu in the same film. We wanted to make a today's version of Danavir Surakarna. That's how we were going forward, and obviously we didn't have money, so we made a small scale out of it. I made a little street play, and I got done. But yes, I'm very, very interested to do something like that. I'm very, very happy and charged if I can put content like that together.
ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ రానా.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. One more from him, Sai Gupta. He's there. Yeah.
Hi, Raina. I'm a very big fan of you.
Thank you, sir.
I
Are you
saw-
just simply saying it or it's true?
No, it's true. It's true.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I saw you in Sensation concert, and you
No,
were
don't
like,
talk about that.
you were like holding up Allu Arjun on your shoulders, and
Yeah, we do some mad things, yes.
and it represents how strong you are. So my question is that if there is an opportunity for India in wrestling or boxing, would you like to go?
Let me tell you one thing. I'm an actor. I act like I can do many things. I really can't. So, so no, I cannot kill bisons. Yeah, I can carry bunny. That much I can do, but I can't go beyond that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we have rapid fire. Just, yeah.
Go on.
3 words about them. Taapsee.
Taapsee. 3 words. See, one is obviously she's been a great blessing for us in this film first. Ante ilanti cinema maamuluga, it's a very small character that she plays. There's no love story. There is none of those songs or any pretty things that actresses will usually want in movies. She plays a Bangladeshi refugee who's stuck in the middle of water and things like that. Now she's been a very fine actor. She knows content very well. She's been doing some great cinema.
Yeah.
If you look at things like Pink and all of those, it's been a great journey for her. I've known her right from the beginning, and to me, everything that she has done so far, every success that she has, we always feel like she's part of us.
Super. KK Meeran.
He's a teacher.
Atul Kulkarni.
Well, really a pillar of strength for Ghazi the film, because he really was he was there at every patch of this film. And anytime we were stuck with anything, Atul was the one who was saving us and putting us out there. అంటే నాకు చాలాసార్లు గుర్తు, మేము whenever we were shooting scenes, even ఆయన లేనప్పుడు కూడా, if we had a question, if we had a doubt, ఆయన ఏ సెట్లో ఉన్నా సరే, we used to call him, he used to take time off, write stuff for us and send it so that we can shoot multiple options. Okay. That way he was a great blessing and a strength for us.
Super. Sankalp.
Very honest filmmaker, very sincere filmmaker, and the reason why somebody like me or whether Brick Production Company went forward to doing this film is, ఒక ఫిల్మ్ మేకర్ కొనాల్సిన ఒక క్వాలిటీ ఏంటంటే ఆ కథ చెప్పడం.
Yeah.
అండ్ ఈవెన్ బిఫోర్ ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక హీరో రాకముందు కానీ ఒక ప్రొడక్షన్ కంపెనీ రాకముందు కానీ ఇట్స్ టుడే గాజీ ఈజ్ అ వెరీ బిగ్ ఫిల్మ్, ఇట్స్ డన్ ఆల్ దట్ ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ ప్రొడక్షన్ సైజ్ అండ్ ఆల్ దట్. బట్ ఒక 20-25 lakhs తీసుకుని ఒక ఫిల్మ్ మేకింగ్ చదువుకుని ఆయన ఆ కథ ఒక షార్ట్ ఫిల్మ్ లాగా తీద్దాం అనుకున్నాడు. సి దట్ వాస్ రియలీ ద ప్యాషన్ దట్ ఐ అడ్మైర్ అండ్ విచ్ ఇస్ వెన్ వీ కేమ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ ఫర్ ఇట్.
One similarity between Bhallala Deva and Rana, except for the physique.
Well, nothing really. I am not like that at all. No, I just acted like I'm like that. No, I'm not like that. I'm not a bad human being.
Okay.
Or so I think.
One character you are afraid, yet you love to play.
What I'm afraid of? Oh, I'm afraid of Ballala Deva. If somebody like that was there, I would have been shitting. No, no, I don't like people like that.
Okay, just we have these. And just tell the statements. You have to show this.
How many options do I have? 3. Sad, happy, surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Go on. I'll start picking.
About not having a romantic interest in 2 of your biggest films. You like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Trust me, single life is very, very good. I know a lot of people out there will say it.
You are telling this on the Valentine's Day, okay?
There you go. Trust me. It's a good place to be. Just saying.
When you think of Rajamouli garu, immediate reaction.
Immediate reaction.
Reaction, yeah.
Well, I look at him in awe. I don't think there's a emoticon really for him. It's he's really a guru in some other ways. He's really, to me, I really feel like Rajamouli is an enlightened soul who's teaching us and people around him many, many, many good things and taking us along his big journey.
Okay. If someone decides to kidnap you,
I'll say I love it. I'll tell him to try it.
oh God. Okay. Fine. Let's play a game. We are done with the emoticons. Yeah. That's all.
Wow. So I thought I'll use all these emoticons.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but- Yes, let's go on
Wait.
with another game.
I think. Select the card,
Okay.
then I'll ask.
All right. Let's go in the center.
I'll ask.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, my bad. I kind of briefly looked at it. Should I pick another card?
Yeah.
I didn't know the rules. You tell me that. Okay, here you go.
Okay. Never have I ever had a friend vomit on me.
I had friends vomit on me.
Okay.
Yes.
Another one. Yeah. Yeah, all these.
Okay, go on.
Never have I ever posted a picture on social media to make another person jealous.
No, I only do this to sell my films.
Okay. Okay, next one.
People get jealous with social media posts.
Yeah, why not? Never have I ever kept the tags on a piece of clothing and returned it after wearing it.
What? Say that again.
Never have I ever kept the tags on a piece of clothing and returned it after wearing it.
The problem is actually when I go to Bombay, a lot of these designers earlier wanted to give me clothes and all that. Then they realized my size and they said I can't even sell this afterwards. So I buy all my clothes. That's the problem. That's the only time I wish I was slightly shorter, slightly smaller in size.
Super. From here I'll ask. Or you want to select?
Since there's no point me picking, you're asking anyways.
Never have I ever lied about.
I've lied about many things. I'm a pro at it.
Okay. Never have I ever given a homeless person money just because they had a dog.
They had a what?
Given a
Dog?
homeless person
Huh?
money just because they had a dog.
What does the dog have to do with the homeless person? I don't. Did you all get it? No, I didn't get it.
No,
either.
it's like given
No,
a homeless.
I gave the homeless person money whether or not he has a dog, but that's his
Here, this
pers-
is written here. So,
Okay, but really, that's an American game. So America has these other things where in India things are different.
yeah. Never have I ever jumped out of a car while it was still moving.
No, I've never jumped out so far out. Thank God.
Never have I ever
I
accepted
jumped out of a
drink.
chariot, but when it was moving, That
Chariot.
makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Never have I ever accepted drinks from someone and then didn't talk to them the rest of the night.
No, I usually make my own drinks.
Okay. Never have I ever laughed so hard I peed myself.
No. I told you it's an American game. We won't get it.
Okay. Never have I ever broken into someone's house.
There's a possibility I would have. Randomly, that's what happens when you're younger and you're partying. You just randomly go into parties. Eventually, you won't know whose house you're in also.
Yeah. Never have I ever lost a fist fight.
No, I've never lost a fist fight.
Never have I ever driven off with the gas pump hose still attached to my car.
No. First, I can't see very properly, and I'm a terrible driver. So no, I haven't driven anything.
Okay. Never have I ever had someone else do my work and pretended it was my own.
Well, that's how. If I passed any kind of school, I made people do that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten here in life.
Never have I ever hit on a teacher.
No, my teachers were really, really old in school. No.
Never have I ever cheated at a casino.
I don't gamble. I make movies. Anyway, we lose a lot of money in this.
Never have I ever snagged someone else's food.
Hey, how many cards are there?
Last card.
Thanks.
Last card.
Never have I what?
Never have I ever snagged someone else's food when the delivery person accidentally arrived at my door.
I didn't do it by accident. I did it on purpose.
Super. Finally, we are done.
Thank you.
I want you to sign on that.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It was really lovely. And hope you all made sense of some things that I spoke and watch the film on the 17th. And I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you.
Thank you. And here is a goodie for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah.